Are you guys ready for my agenda today? Woo, child, I cannot believe it, but it's almost May, which is Mental Health Awareness Month, okay? So we got to get into that. We all try to eat well and exercise and take care of our bodies and keep them good and healthy. Well, it is just as important to take care of our minds, our mental health, right, guys? Plus, our brain is a part of your body. So your physical and mental health are all connected. We got to keep that in mind. So I like to have conversations with myself like I would a friend and be like, Jennifer, you okay, girl? Why do I feel this way? What's happening with me? Because my mother used to say, if you understand things, you can deal with them better. And so that same energy we give our friend, like, how are you today? Why are you upset? What's wrong? We need to love on ourselves in the same way and give ourselves that same energy. It's like a self-check-in. I want us to exercise these things. You know, I know myself and all my needs. You have to learn how to know yourself. Like, I look at it as like acting. When I'm acting, I always say, well, if I can't tune into my own emotions and know how I feel, how am I supposed to portray someone else? You know what I mean? So the same exercise I would use if I was developing a character, I like to use for my mental health. Because you need to know the things that upset you or things that trigger you and things that bring you out of it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like for me, one of those things like, okay, ooh, I'm feeling like tight and I need to get out. Then I like going outside and riding my bike because that helped me breathe a little bit. You know, getting some air, a little sunshine. Yeah, just looking at that makes me happy, okay? What I also love, which is the ultimate escape for me, is drawing. Like that helps me escape the world, you know, help me clear my mind, and that's when I think the best. So, baby, look at all that mental health on that wall, okay? Like, I mean, it helps you, like, escape the world, and it helps me to think my thoughts through, and before I knew it, I find myself talking to myself, and whatever that is that was bothering me is worked out all of a sudden, you know? Another thing I love, what helps me start my day and help me express my emotions, dictate my emotions, help me find my way in my day is music. I make sure I hear some music at some form of the day, at least starting out my day. I need to hear a song. And then one of the things that can frustrate us is when we can't find a way to express ourselves or say it. Music does that for us. So I'll find that song like, this is how I really feel. And then that song can help me get it off my chest, okay? Now, this brought me to this. A woman on TikTok recently asked other users to share their mental health habits. I found some of these interesting. The comments were so great, I want to share them with you guys. So here's the first one. I do little favors for my future self. I think my future me will love waking up to a clean room. Yes. Right? Because we know ourselves, so it's like, okay, how am I gonna feel about this in the morning? Right. Or what would I like to see coming up? So why not head it off and say, you know what, my future me is gonna need this, you know? All right, y'all like that one? I got another one for you, okay? I remind myself it's everyone's first time living. I think this is a great one. That one speaks to me. Because, you know, I think that'll keep us from being so hard on ourselves. Like, we never faced this day before. We never experienced this. So it's like when we expect so much of ourselves, that can add pressure. But if you let yourself go by saying, you know what? This is my first time living. I had no idea this was gonna happen. Or I don't know how to get through this, but I will. Right? Okay, here's the next one. Ooh, I'll stop apologizing for things I'm not actually, this one kind of funny to me. I'm not actually sorry for. Do we do that? I think we do that, huh? Okay, and then to make you check in with yourself like, do I apologize for things I ain't got no business? And then we gotta stop taking responsibility for other people's stuff. You know? Because that adds pressure. Know your stuff and know what says, you keep that show zhush. I got enough weight on my shoulders. You know, release ourselves from that. Okay, here's another one. I started using things I was saving for a special occasion. I think we all got that bad. I know I do when I'm shopping. I think whatever outfit is gonna change my life one of these days, and I'm gonna save this for. And it never comes, and you never use it. And we gotta realize that each day is a gift and each day is special. So, honey, use that thing right now, today, and make it a special moment. All right, we got time for one more. I love this one. I open my window and listen to birds. Birds only sing when there's no danger. Your nervous system is wired to feel relaxed around bird song. Did you know that? Is that why I love the sound of a bird so much? You know, because when the day kicks in and you hear the bird singing, if the bird is okay, you know you're gonna be all right. So what better music to hear when you wake up to know you've been blessed with yet another beautiful day. I love all of these tips. I hope you do too. However you take care of your mental health, just make sure that you do that. Surround yourself with good, beautiful people like yourselves, okay, to support your mental health too, all right? That's how we can also do that. And that's just one of the many reasons why I love my wonderful, wonderful staff. Some of them are here on the show right now with some great items that you can find in our own aJENda shop. Over there on the shout-out couch is my associate producer, Kiara, in our black crew neck, working Kiara. All right, shout out to you, girl. All right, and then PA, yes, I want a sip of that. Landon is staying hydrated with our super cool tumbler. Where mine? And our account executive desk is rocking over here our cute gradient logo. See? In my favorite color. Colors make me happy too. Thank you guys for modeling the merch. You are fabulous. My aJENda family, y'all. Hold on, but now before you run to a website to snag these beautiful items for yourself, get excited because we have a phenomenal show. Actor Joshua Jackson is here. We'll be right back. Our first guest plays a doctor on a cruise ship on the hit ABC show, Dr. Odyssey. Give it up for Joshua Jackson! Wow. I hope you feel the love.
I do.
Welcome to the happy place. Did you enjoy the Spirit Tunnel?
I did. Every show should do that. That is the way to get ready to come out.
See, that's what's special about the Jennifer Hudson show, right,
that.
y'all?
You nailed that.
I hope you enjoy it. And congratulations on your show, Dr. Odyssey. That is amazing. You're the star and the executive producer.
Yeah.
That's major. For those who haven't seen it, can you tell them what it's about?
Sure, it's a story set on a cruise ship about a small medical team, and every week we have a new set of guests who come there for good times and end up having bad times, and we put them back together.
That is amazing. You know, I used to work on a cruise ship.
You know, I heard this. Now, I heard that you used to sing on a cruise ship.
Yes, I did. I wasn't a doctor.
That's okay. That's okay. We got that part covered.
Okay.
The thing I can do, the doctoring. The thing I can't do is the singing. But we did build this big, beautiful set that has a band shell in it. And if there was ever somebody who had the experience and a beautiful voice.
I like how you slipped that in there.
You know, if you know anybody, just let me know.
Okay.
Because we would love to have that person on that show.
That would be easy. I would love to make a guest appearance on Dr. Odyssey. I'm just saying.
See, this is the executive producer side.
That
always
is.
Working.
I love that. And you did a crossover episode with 911.
Yes.
I saw Angela Bassett on there. What was it like working with her?
I mean, Miss Angela Bassett is everything that you hope that she would be.
Yes,
she is fantastic and beautiful and strong and funny and professional, and I was going through a pretty crazy week, the week that we started shooting together. So our first day of work together, my house burned down.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. And to have her presence and her strength and grace with me for the week after when we came back was really amazing. She's a tremendous woman, actor, just mom, wife. She's wonderful.
She is. That sounds like the Angela Bassett we know.
Yeah.
Now, I heard there was some friendly flirting going on. Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, she is Angela Bassett.
Yes,
so
she is.
I had to, just like make sure she know that I recognized that she was Angela Bassett. And she did say to me at one
What'd
point,
she say?
"This is a compliment I will take to my grave." This is probably the greatest moment of my acting career. I'm sitting there doing some doctory stuff, and she looks at me and she goes, "Sorry, honey, I just got lost in those blue eyes."
Oh, okay, Angela. Did you almost fall out?
And I had to stand. I literally was like, I'm done. I retire. That's it. I'm good.
We can't blame you for that. And you look, don't he look good, y'all? I cannot believe it. So Dawson's Creek was over 25 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, many lifetimes ago.
That is amazing. And how young were you when you started that?
18 when we shot the pilot, 19 when we shot the first season. I was a baby. Oh, yeah.
Do you see this?
Yeah. My God.
You had
That
some
little kid, I just want to pinch his cheek.
and you had some amazing magazine covers back then when you first started. What do you think when you see yourself? Look at this, y'all. Oh.
Look at that little kid.
What you think when you see yourself?
Oh, my God. Okay, so this one, my mother was so upset. She was not a huge fan of this photograph. And she was legitimately vexed, like wanted to call the TV Guide people and be like, "How could you do this to my son?
Oh, my.
We
Okay.
we can't have him out here like this." Yeah, that one didn't go down well.
Oh, but see, you were like plastered on like all the teenage girls' walls, I'm sure, growing up. Who was on your wall?
Mama didn't do that.
Oh, no?
No.
She didn't allow it?
We didn't have, there was no.
Really?
My mother's wonderful, right? But dedicated feminist, raised me in a feminist household. And the idea of having yes? So like, having a scantily clad woman pinned up on my walls was not a thing.
It wasn't allowed.
No.
What did you?
You know, I knew better than to even ask, to be fair. Like, I was not even going to try that.
So you didn't have any like celebrity crushes?
No,
growing up?
oh, I had them.
Who
We
were
just didn't. The first like pinup girl that I remember is a woman named Samantha Fox. Yeah, you have to be, we're all telling on ourselves if we know that name. So that was the first pinup girl, but I would guarantee you for sure she was not in my house.
Well, we want to send our thoughts and prayers because James Vanderbeek was here on the show, and I know he was your co-star, like in his health journey that he's going through right now. Have you been in contact with him?
We have, yeah. Unfortunately, this has brought the whole gang back together. So we have a little group text going, and the last I heard, it's not really my story to tell, but that the latest round of treatment was doing well. So he's doing a little bit better, but it is obviously very, very scary. And yeah, thoughts, prayers, and just anything that can be done for him and his family.
Yes.
As a large young family.
That's right. We're all praying for him, and we're happy to have you here. Will you stick around for a little bit? All right. More with Joshua Jackson. We'll be right back. We're back with Joshua Jackson. You have a daughter? How old is she?
She just turned 5.
Really?
Yeah, just turned 5. Yeah.
Oh.
Amazing age.
What is she into? What's her favorite thing to do?
Right now, it's Wicked. Everything is Wicked.
Of course it is.
Everything is Wicked. Yeah.
Of course it is.
Big alphabet girl.
Is she? Does she sing at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. That soundtrack is the soundtrack of my life right now.
Oh, get used to it, because when they're that young, they
Oh,
want it on
man.
repeat.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Have you ever thought about, like, bringing her to any of your projects or letting her see them?
You know, I try as much as I can, actually, to keep the dad side, and the work side, the work side. I did bring her to the Odyssey set a couple times, and in a really beautiful way, she's just not interested in what it is. One day, Disney obviously is big in my house, so about to turn on something for it, and the Dr. Odyssey like little title card was on the Disney Plus. So I'm like, "Hey, recognize anybody?" He's like, "No." I'm like, no, look, it's Daddy. She's like, "Oh, yeah, okay. Do you want to watch that?" No.
Honey, you got a while, because she's 5.
Yeah.
Maybe try to get when she get about, like, maybe 10, and she probably probably still will be like, Dad, you're not cool at this point, right?
Yeah, at that point, I'll just be
That's
uncool.
normally how it goes. I understand because I got a 15-year-old. Okay. Now, yeah, see, I heard a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
wait for
oohs.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Because it gets to that stage where everything you do is embarrassing the kid. That's next.
No, right now I'm still cool.
Right, you're still
Right,
cool.
everything's dad is great right now, so I'm gonna stay there for as long as I can.
Right, enjoy it while
Yeah.
you can. Now, you did Mighty Ducks when you were a kid.
Baby, yeah.
Did you take anything from the set? You've done a lot. Do you have any keepsakes from the set?
Oh, that photo.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking, look at that big helmet of hair. Goodness gracious.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at you.
Oh my God. Yeah. Man, I was a baby. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yes, that's what I was like. You've done a lot.
Yeah. So one of the things, so I did take some stuff from that set to answer your question, and unfortunately, most of it, all of it, burned. But the jersey from the original Mighty Ducks, because I can be a little lazy sometimes, I had taken the jersey out to put it in the back to finally get it framed. So it happened to be in the back of my car the day. So the only thing that I have from all the memorabilia of my entire career is the OG Mighty Ducks jersey.
That is
which
amazing.
Yeah.
You're gonna hold on to it now,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Oh my goodness. And okay, you stay doing a lot of projects. Can you remember all your projects?
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you about to test
no,
me?
I'm not. But you're gonna be in a Karate Kid movie.
Yes.
That's
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah, we have that coming up in about a month.
What is it like working with Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan's amazing. I'm a Jackie Chan fan.
Yeah, we
Like,
all are.
Legend of Drunken Master is maybe one of my all-time favorite films, and he is everything you would expect him to be. And he still can't help himself. Like, he's been doing this for a long time, and he's broken everything, every possible way. And we were shooting one of the fight sequences one day, and he hops up on the stage. He's like, no, you gotta do it like this. He's like, bam, a guy on the ground. He's like, okay, now you come and do that. And he's like, bam. It's just like, oh my God, man, you got to chill out.
Ooh.
Like, don't break Jackie. Do not do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but he's great.
Well, we're looking forward to that, and we're so grateful to have you here. Will you stop by again to see us?
Of course I will.
All right. Dr. Odyssey airs Thursdays at 9 p.m. on ABC, and the next day on Hulu. We'll be right back. Y'all know I'm a basketball mom, and I cannot wait to meet our next guest, who is empowering young girls to be the next WNBA star. From Compton, California, please welcome Coach DeMira Pierre. Come on out. First of all, thank you for being here, and thank you for what you do. 'Cause
No,
like I
thank
said,
you.
I'm a basketball mom, so I'm super excited to meet you and have you here. Tell us how long you've been coaching basketball.
First of all, J Hood, thanks for having me. That's the first thing, and to know that you are a basketball mom,
Yes.
like, special place in my heart.
Thank you.
So I've been coaching now for 4 seasons. I started coming out of the pandemic. It was just a way for me to get active and get involved in the community, and everybody's like, oh, you want to mentor and do something? I'm like, I do, but I want to do something that's hands-on. So this is my 4th season. I decided to coach 10, 11, and 12-year-olds.
I love that.
A very formative age. They're growing up, going through puberty, and just trying to make sure they got somebody to lean on.
Well, they got somebody, and that somebody is you.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Where did your love for the game come from?
Okay, so check this out. Grew up in Compton in my grandmother's backyard. Only girl. 9 boy cousins. And that's what they did. They played basketball. So I'm like, I'm getting out there. And so I realized I'm actually pretty good at this. And it kind of gave me an identity in the community. And so from maybe about 6 all the way literally till yesterday, I'm out here getting buckets up, trying to stay active, trying to stay fit.
Yes.
And so it just really gave me a sense of identity and community and a reason to be something.
Yes, yes. I love this so much.
Yeah.
Woo. Can you tell us a little bit about the girls you coach?
Absolutely, I love them. So I refer to them as my babies, 10, 11, and 12-year-olds, like I said. And so I get them at this age. Yeah, it's cute, right? 10, 11, and 12-year-olds, they know just enough to understand, but they believe everything you say. And so my thing is, it's a formative age, right? So I get some girls who've never touched the ball.
Wow.
And their parents are like, they just need to do something, get them out the house. And then I get some that are like the next, literally, the LeBron James. And so to see each skill set and each level, like, I individually have to say, like, this is what we're working on this season. What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? And then how do you want to contribute to the team? And so by the time I get them, they don't know anything. They are full-on basketball players.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wish I could have joined them. Shoot,
It's
I
not
could have
too
learned
late.
some stuff.
Come on to Carson. Yeah.
I love all things basketball, honey. I feel like I walk around with a whole basketball team, and between my son and his 8 male cousins, I'm a basketball mom, so I understand like what that's like. And
Well,
then
let's go
now
half
seeing
on the
women,
basketball team.
Look, don't tell me that.
Let's own one. Let's get one.
Sometimes I gotta get out there on the court. Remember when I got knocked upside the head with the ball? Well, that's because I'm following the boys. Trying to be out there, you know what I mean?
Come on down to the city of Carson. I'll teach you. Get your hands ready. And that's what we do is make sure the kids, they know what's going on, right? And so
Yes.
basketball is just a tool to teach them life lessons, right? As Black women, Black girls,
Right.
we don't necessarily have a chance to just be girls and be fun and be innocent. And so that's what I want to do is create a fun environment, but also instill different things that they're going to have to take with them along the way. So like, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. So communication, leadership, collaboration, these are all things that you need to have in the real world. And so to learn it right here through basketball in a fun way, it's like, okay, this is what I'm giving them.
Is that a part of your Compton Fest? Tell us about that.
So actually volunteering is the stage for Compton Fest. So
Okay.
I'm from the city of Compton. You may have heard of it. You people, you know.
Now, girl, stop.
I don't know.
Yes,
you know.
yes,
but
we
yeah.
have.
So Compton Fest is my love letter to the city. And so essentially for us, it's about giving back in terms of health and wellness, economic empowerment, also financial education, and also tech education. And so what we want to do is, thank you. So last year was the first year of the event ever. So we partnered with the city of Compton and the mayor's office to bring this one-day event. 2,000 people showed up.
Wow.
We generated $100,000 of revenue for local and small businesses that day. And so we just want to make sure people know, like, you can come to the city of Compton, have a great time, and really dispel some of those myths that you hear about the city that it's not safe. It is. It's safe. It's family friendly. Come out, turn up. And yeah, that's what we do with Compton Fest. So Resource Road, we had health panels, health screenings. We gave away 1,000 laptops.
Whoa.
Did mammograms for people.
Come on.
Yeah.
Better invest in the community.
Yeah. That's
That
what it's
is
about. I'm just one person who have access to a few resources. My thing is like each one teach one, right? Open hands. This idea of having open hands. Whatever God gives me in my hands, I'm here to give it out. And whatever people want to take it. And at the end of the day, if you're going to put something in it, cool.
Yes.
But open hands is the posture.
I love that. Well said.
Yeah.
Whew. What do you hope the girls that you work with from their experience, what do you want them to take away from the experience?
So this idea of perseverance and confidence, right? So you may not win every game, but how you play and how you show up is important, right? And so even in life is not about winning and losing. It's about the gray area. What progress did you make in between the season, right? Did you get better? Do you see a change in your game? Do you see a change in your skill set? Okay, that's the win of the season. So you have to persevere and figure out, okay, what is the win here? How do I get to what I want to get to? And the confidence, really just show up and be who you are. Be who you are. If you are good on defense, be good on defense.
Yes.
That's what we're going to take, and we're going to go with that. So perseverance and confidence. Take that, and it'll take you where you got to go in life.
I'm feeling inspired. Y'all feel inspired? You better coach us down. Oh my goodness. You know what? I think we should hear from some of the team. Don't y'all think we should hear from some of the team? Y'all. Come on out, ladies. Let's go. Here they go. Here they go, team. Right here. Oh, they here. Oh, they are crazy. Oh, I didn't know that they were crazy. What's up, each other there? You gotta, like, give them some love, y'all. Yes. You got a hotter basketball. Give me 5. Hey, what's up, team? The Hurricanes. Team. Uh-oh, did I get you? She said, ouch. I love that. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. How does this make you feel?
You know what's crazy? I'm like, this is a huge, surprise. This is a huge surprise. I didn't have no idea that they would be here. Actually, I'm about to cry.
Cry.
Yeah, because we
deserve
had
it.
such a difficult season. And so I just wanted to make sure that they felt loved, they felt appreciated. It was a lot of adversity. My assistant coach is here.
Come on, assistant coach.
My assistant coach is here. Miracle is here. She don't come out the house for nothing. So we just had a really difficult season. Like, we had to protest the basketball game. They was trying to cheat us out of a championship. And so I just wanted to let them know, like, hard work really does pay off.
It
right?
does.
And so for y'all to be here.
They are here representing. And we want more of you guys. Will you stick around for a little bit? All right, more with Coach and the team. We'll be right back. And we're back with DeMira Pierre and her basketball team. Lady Hurricanes is in the house, y'all. Give them a hand. Noah, how has playing with Coach D helped you?
Playing with Coach D has helped me a lot. She pushed us to be the best we can be. She helped me learn to play with the team, and I just really want to thank her for being my coach.
Oh. What about you, Bella?
Same with Noah. She has helped me for when I felt down and felt like I didn't want to play basketball anymore. When I felt like I couldn't get along with the team or I was the one standing out. So I just want to thank her for that.
Oh, that's so cute. How does that make you feel to hear how much they appreciate you, your team?
You know, it's just one of those things is where you don't necessarily do it for recognition. Like, I always joke and say, like, I don't know where I'm gonna end up in life. I'm like, hopefully one day they'll see me in the grocery store and be like, that was my coach, and help me out. So it's really just this idea of, like, you never know the seeds that you plant, like who waters, who gives the increase. And so to hear them, you know, say it out their own mouths, it's like really like rewarding.
Wow.
So
that is amazing. It's so beautiful. And oof, I want to see y'all play one day, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's a bad team right here.
Listen, well, I know y'all just ended your basketball season, and we have a little surprise for you, so take a look, ladies.
Hello, Coach DeMira and Lady Hurricanes. My name is Ivica Zubas with LA Clippers. We wanted to invite you all to one of our games at the Intuit Dome. Go Clips!
Yeah, we going to the game. What? Look at this, y'all ticket. Oh, yeah. We going to see the Clippers. Yeah. Oh my goodness. What y'all think of that, ladies?
That's amazing.
We like that. All right, well, thank y'all for joining us. Keep up the great work, ladies. We'll be cheering you on. Thank you for what you do. Y'all get them some love. We'll be right back.